Good. So, Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall, playing as our Argonian. He is a thief, archer, stabber with short blades. We're still working on our lockpicking and pickpocketing skills. We're not really going to consider a reign of thievery again until we get this up to about 40. So we're going to be a bit higher level by the time we finish all this. But yeah, our stealth skill's going to organically raise, as is our restoration skill. But everything else is probably going to lag behind a bit. Now, we are in Tamgate right now, in the Kingdom of Wayrest. We need to get back to the capital of Wayrest, but that's going to take a minute or, a few hours, who knows. Point is, we've got stuff to do around here. We're going to go check out the various stores, buy more arrows, buy more bandages, pretty much be set up for our normal, everyday adventuring. I'm also going to check out what kind of temple or knighthood's down there. The Archaeologist Guild is down there, so I want to check in, see if I get a promotion. You know how it is. When your reputation gets high enough, you're all like,
I'll have to give myself a promotion.
Very good. I'm glad those ancient memes still work. So let's head on down south now. No problem here. Yeah, pretty much just had a conversation via phone, via person, and had an orange. That was pretty much my break. 2 conversations and an orange. Yes. Alright, bandage right off the bat. Absolutely. Arrow. Yeah, I'm not getting that stutter when I'm purchasing things now that I restarted the game. It shows how many assets it's had to load over time. It seems that the game does slow down over time, which is an interesting phenomenon, and it'll have to be investigated and checked out. Investigated, checked out, same thing. This way. So, repeat the same thing using a different word. The thesaurus is a great tool for saying practically nothing using a lot of words. Alright. Order of the Hour. So that's an Akatosh temple. Damn. How am I feeling? I'm feeling alright at the moment. At the moment. Yes. So, just remember, everyone. Go wash your hands. Wow, that got moved. I did not expect that to be... Hold on a second. Let me actually have a look at this. So, it looks like... The media pics folder kind of got moved into a weird location. There we go. That's better. Go wash your hands right now. Excellent. So, I actually canceled the Go Wash Your Hands button, but it seems that the streaming software is having a conniption fit again. There we go. Again, I mentioned this. I have a few underlying health issues where if I were to get sick, it could be like a hospital trip as opposed to just feeling bad. So, it's one of those cases of I am extra aware of it, and all of my work is officially offline now. At least for a while. Oh, sorry, offline? Online. All my work is officially online for a while. Yeah. Which, honestly, is to be expected. Nobody wants to have meetings right now. Used to be a barrage of coffee shops and restaurants and things like that. Travel, Don't have to worry about any of that right now. It's literally 100% stay at home, so. Alright. Yep. Let's go down here. The King's Hock Shop. So this is a another pawnbroker. Yep. Let's go check it out. Nothing I want. Wait, arrows. Arrows, I'll take those, thank you. Alright, 602 arrows so far. Arrow supply keeps going up. Alright, let's sell some junk that we have on us, as well as most of the clothing items we don't need. Holy Dagger, that's what I wanted to sell. Excellent. Most excellent. Yep, we get 2,000 gold off the deal. So if we want to buy anything, now we've got money to do it with. We're ignoring the 58,000 gold in our cart. Don't worry about it. Let's cast stamina. The old music was cheesy? Well, yes, it was. I mean, all you have to do is uninstall the music mod and you can have any music you want. Install a different music mod, whatever. It's all up to you, but I decided to install the orchestral music mod and it's kind of working okay. There are several music mods and they're all pretty good. I haven't encountered a bad music mod yet, although, now that I've said that, I bet I've inspired someone out there to make a bad one on purpose. Flautists. Top quality #1. Alright, let's go this way. Tamgate's best sundries. More arrows, more bandages, please. Thank you. No arrows, no bandages. There we go. No gods, no kings, no arrows, no bandages. What? Okay. Check the backstock. Don't even know if it's worth my time to check the backstock. I always do, but... Oh, there's a bandage. Okay. No. Down we go. Up here. Yeah, up there. Yeah, no gods, no kings, only men. That's, the Bioshock shenanigans. Precious stones. Are you entitled to the sweat of your brow? No, says the, church. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Kremlin. It belongs to everyone. Is the Kremlin? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Yep. Moscow? Okay. Moscow or Kremlin, one of the two? Yeah. Probably Moscow. Yeah, right. Last general store before we leave town. Whoop. Nearly bit my tongue there. Kind of nipped the edge of it. Bandage there. Same deal. Bandage. Getting a decent amount of bandages. This is good. If I run out of magic in a fight, I'm going to have a nice pool of... What? Is those arrows? Arrows. Good. I'll have a nice pool of bandages to work with. You need about 15 to 20 bandages to get a nice good chunk of health if you have low medical skill. And since I didn't train medical skill, it's just kind of whatever it's sitting at. Let's have a look. Miscellaneous. My medical skill is 13. So, yeah. It's based on intelligence. I'm considered cunning. Really. I thought I was considered sub-average. Oh, below average. Whoops. Here we go. Let's head on out. We got to get back to Wayrest, the capital. We're just continuing our travels. This is good stuff, though. It's good stuff in general. That's delicious. I got more coffee as well. While I was talking to said person on the phone, I was getting more coffee. And I'm very happy I did that. Okay. Looks like there are no graveyards along the way. Nothing for me to plunder. Unfortunately. Yeah, I've already been to the Gearing Cemetery. We've already done that. So, I think we're going to head on down through... let's see... Let's go to Longing, and that'll be a nice dip along the way to the capital of Wayrest. What's the capital of Wayrest called? It's called Wayrest. It's okay, though. Haven't really run into any random dungeons this time. We have in previous sessions, but, you know, we kind of got our asses kicked when we went in them. We aren't that strong yet, which is good. Meaner Monsters has really done that. No, says the CEO, it belongs to you. Ah, yes. You gotta get all that Groffit.
Actualize. Synergy. Synergize. Growth. Profit. Groffit.
Gotta have all that Groffit. Gotta have all that Groffit. Alright, let's get back to it. Now, let's move on. Checking something really quick. Couple distractions. A lot of distractions, actually, but doesn't matter too much. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that a meme as well. So I've got the runaway meme, and I've got the Groffit meme. I have to do both of those. So, yeah. Is it worth getting into Warframe? Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you want a Dynasty Warriors in space grindy game, where you go around mass murdering enemies. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I would oh, that's close enough. We got bandits. We just got ambushed by bandits. Well, damn, there's 2 packs. Run! Okay. If I just get into position where I can see all of them, I can kill them. Now, for Warframe, if I do Warframe, it should give you my guide there. Yes. Yeah, I highly recommend checking out that guide before you even create an account, because it'll tell you all the details. Like, using someone's referral link, doesn't matter whose, for example, will give you some bonuses when you create the account. I obviously put my referral link in there, because I want to get those bonuses too! But seriously, anyone's will do. And then, after that, there's a few steps, like, you know, which Warframe you start with, what kind of keybinds you use, that are all covered in the guide. And from there, it goes into like the game modes and stuff like that. But for the most part, all you really need to know is in the beginning of the video. It talks about the free-to-play versus, you know, actually paying and what you get for that. It's up to you. Yep, early game content is clearly separated from the late game content. It's true. Alright, here we go. Yeah. I was going to say, if you play with other people early on, you're going to encounter you not doing very much because they are just wiping the floor with all the enemies. Alright. Let's see here. I'd argue that past Uranus is the best time to start really playing with other people. Okay. You were really into Warframe, you quit right before I launched. Honestly, I wouldn't make Warframe my only game to play. I would come back to it, you know. Leave, come back, leave, come back. Because it's a live service, which means they push updates. And those updates have new stuff in them. So. Alright. Let's kill that archer first. Yeah, there's an archer. Ow, damn it. Okay, screw this. We're going in with our blade. Wait. Yeah, it's a Tonto. Don't worry about it. Okay. It's a battered Tonto. It's going to break. Great. Well, I have another Tonto broken dagger. They're all worn or battered. Jeez. Okay, I have to switch Tontos. We got this. Come on. Okay. This bandit attack has been kind of scary. We got one. Gonna try to... Oh, I pinched 6 gold pieces. Awesome. And that was a bard. Makes sense. Right. Okay. Got him. Alright. Loots. Lots and lots of loots. Gonna shove everything in the wagon. And the same deal. Just grab loots, shove it in wagon. Very good. I'm looking at the time. I think we're just gonna rest here in the wilderness and probably encounter enemies. Climbing restoration. Wait, oh, it's a zombie. Zombies were made easier by the Meaner Monsters mod, oddly enough. Because they're the lowest class of undeads. Like, why are these zombies overpowered? Nah, you know, so... They nerfed zombies and then made all the other undead stronger. Which is kind of funny. But also understandable. Okay. Like, liches are stronger, for example. Okay, enemies are near... Oh, it's a bear. 3 bears! I don't think so. I'm not getting in with the 3 bears. I'm not part of this fairy tale. Let's get the hell out. Run, run. Day-to-day events. Yeah. So, let's see here. Oh, you're talking about, Naramon. Okay, you're talking about Warframe and the Naramon focus tree. Yeah, I'm glad they kind of nerfed that. That said, they've completely changed the way the game works now, so you're going to be using your operator to do insane things. And, like, the game is still just as broken, it's just broken in different ways. If anything, being invisible forever just because you're getting crits is honestly kind of dumb and makes the game boring. Let's see here. The Dirty Castle. I kind of want to stay somewhere else besides the Dirty Castle. Let's go over here. See what other tavern we have. The Lynx and Gnome. Okay. Lynx and Gnome might be a good place. Not the Dirty Castle. Very good. See that? Right there? That in the corner? That right there? Yes. Uh-huh. Right. What time is it? It's 1 a.m. Okay. Room, please. Thank you. Indeed. It is still morning for another hour. You'll sleep here. In real life, yeah, for another hour. It's 5:30 a.m. We can go. We just want to dive into this town and rest for a bit. We're not actually going to use the shops or anything, any of the services here. We're just going to grab a meal off this guy, please. Some stew. Thank you. We are invigorated. So the stew will let us travel faster further. Let's head back over to Wayrest now. Should be a decent trip. 8-hour journey. We can do it. We can make 8 hours. That shouldn't be a big problem. Wait. Oh, there's a... Yeah, may Zenithar bless you. Basically, he's looking for an outlaw in the area, a burglar. I don't know who it was, so... Yeah, he's... Yeah, I have no idea who this burglar could possibly be. I have absolutely no idea as I go to steal from you. Goodbye! Oh, by the way, check this out. He tried to hit me just now, right? I'm gonna trample him with my horse. Wait, didn't work. Oh boy. Didn't work. Let's go. What are you talking about? GOG Galaxy's working just fine. Yeah. It should be an open beta now. You can probably use it. That said, when they say unify all your launchers, you have to understand something. People will go, oh, when they learn the truth. And the truth is that you will always have to have your other launchers running in the background, you know, minimized to your system tray. And the reason is because it needs to be able to access them. Period. All your files are encrypted on each of the launchers. So you can't just have one launcher open and that's it forever. Like, the idea is you have a unified library and you don't have to actually run the other launchers. But people are kind of misunderstanding the way the technology works. So whilst I have access to what is it called? If we look over here, for instance, you know, I have access to all games installed, GOG.com, Steam, Epic. I have access to these right here, and I can choose between them. You know, it's just a game list, and you can just hit run. So I could run, say, .hackgu off of my Steam, and it would just, 2 years ago I got that achievement, but you can just launch it off of here without having to worry about that. Anything, it's basically a game list and a launch button. And you just leave all of your launchers minimized in your system tray. And you don't actually have to open them up. But they have to be running in the background, period. That's where people go, oh, like, but that's pointless then. I wanted to save system resources and not run them. No, that's not how it works. You're right. Are you crying up there? Are you really crying up there? Yeah, he's crying. He wants to be let in. He's going to be really sad when in a couple days we get a window well cover. So he can't come in. Yes. We've already ordered it. It'll be here soon. Alright, let's see here. Steam won't even let you launch the game from the executable if you're not logged in. Correct. Again, the files are encrypted. It requires communication with Steam. Yep. But a lot of people are... they get very sad when I explain how it works. Problem is, I can't have my door open and the window open at the same time. Because he'd go in and mess with the other cat. The other cat does not like random animals. Alright. Hostile encounter. Ah, Centaur. Hello, sir. Aha. Oh. Centaur versus Giant? I better shoot the Giant. Yeah. We're gonna shoot the Giant. See? That's why I was shooting the Giant. Because I knew he'd kill the Centaur almost instantly. Alright. I knew the Centaur was buying me time to fight the Giant. I gotta run. Okay. He's probably right behind me. Just gotta sprint a little longer. And here we go. Okay. We did it! He's a good cat. Oliver's a good cat, a loving cat, but, no, he... Oh, crap. Yeah, let's leave. We pacified that giant there. I can kill tigers in one-on-one combat, but they come in packs of 3. That's the problem. I don't see the cat anymore. Which means he's either in the room or... Hold on, a couple things on my phone. I finished charging my phone, and so I need to look at it really quick. Alright. Do you have any suggested alternatives to DOSBox? DOSBox is the only really good way to run DOS. So if you're talking about Daggerfall Unity, you don't run DOSBox for that. You just have it all installed, and then you run Daggerfall Unity instead. Anyway, let's go. But no, DOSBox is the best solution you can install for running a DOS program. But Daggerfall Unity isn't a DOS program, so why would you run DOSBox at all? Brand new engine. All right. Let's see here. Not for Daggerfall? No, DOSBox is the best DOS emulator to use. If you want to set up a virtual, what do you call it? A virtual DOS instance, like a virtual machine running DOS. You can do that. It's just a pain in the ass, and how do I put this? It's much harder to set up than DOSBox. Admittedly, some things that won't run well in DOSBox will run perfectly in a virtualized DOS PC, but you know, it's a pain in the ass regardless. Okay, give me a second here. We're gonna save the game, and we gotta go down here. By the way, never place your city next to this. Canonically, this hill doesn't exist. This is a mod-made hill, so don't worry about it. But yeah, canonically, you would never place your city next to a thing. The citizens always move in strange angles. Yes, they drift around. That's just their logic for moving around. If you actually observe the citizens, they're just nodes that move around at random, move in random directions. They will even like walk against walls and stuff. They're very basic, considering there had to be so many of them on such old hardware. There was no way to make them lifelike. You just had to use your imagination. I mean, you can interact with them as well, so. Here we go. Seeing what we should do. Yeah, let's just sell all this stuff, these daggers and stuff. Yeah, don't worry about that. 600. Get rid of it. Very good. Alright. We're leaving. Doesn't heavy armor make sneaking harder? It's a malice against your skill check, but what does it matter? In this game, you're always sneaking, you're always executing a sneak skill check regardless, so. You know. Alright, like, basically this is sneaking right now. This is walking. This is running. Very small difference, so. You won't even notice when I'm sneaking. And even then, you always execute a sneak check even when you're running. Because it's testing, are you running stealthily? Are you walking stealthily? Or are you sneaking stealthily? And sneaking gives you the highest chance of success at being stealthy. But sneak is always being checked to see if you are able to get around, or move around without people hearing you, basically. We're going into the dungeon. It takes a moment for the dungeon to load in. That's just how it functions. What you doing, huh? Hey. Okay. Okay, we're going to save the game here. We're going to have a look inside the letter. Here we go. I appreciate your kindness and will meet you at your shortest convenience. If you talk to him, check this out. Talk to him. Well done. Your budding reputation is deserved. He's pliable now. Here's a short shirt. Yep. And then at the end, he'll go, like, you like to read the missives of your betters. Don't expect me to trust you again anytime soon. See, he tells you right there. He knows that you read it. So we won't do that. See, okay, so, yeah, Lord Castellan seems quite pliable now. Anyway, here's the short shirt I promised. Never let it be said that Prince Helsith is not a man of his bond. Oh yes, I promised to tell you something of the situation in Daggerfall. I suspect my family has more to do with it than is commonly known. We sent some advisors to urge King Lysandus and King Cameron to mend their differences on the eve of the battle. Let's see, hold on. Lysandus is distrustful, disgustingly loyal toward the Emperor, where Cameron was fighting for more autonomy. According to the advisor's report, they arrived too late because they were waylaid by orcs of Gortwog. So Gortwog actually sent orcs to prevent the advisors from telling King Lysandus, hey, don't fight. You heard stories when the advisors arrived in Lysandus' tent to speak with him briefly. At that time, I cannot say more. I'll certainly send word if I find more information. And then there's the shirt. And we don't know what the shirt is. It's unknown powers. So this shirt has powers. Let's equip it. We have gained a power. Willpower, specifically. That is a shirt of willpower. Nice. Yes. Okay. So we did it. Very good. Very good. Top tier. Baron Zaya. Crazy man. This man's crazy, don't you know? Let's save the game now. Talk to him. Our stars seem to be rising in Cindy. Oh, what do you need? Oh boy, so yeah. Was just seeing if there was work. Got any work? Let's see. The Golden Hedgehog. Apparently, the Golden Hedgehog has work for me. Yes. Is it a bad idea to equip unknown magical gear? In any other game, it would be. But in this game, it doesn't matter. Or, sorry to say, in a, like, Dungeons & Dragons or a fantasy world in general, it would be a terrible idea to equip magical gear you don't know what they do. Awful, in fact. But, that said, there's really no, you just have to shrug and go, okay, well, you know, this game doesn't have those features. There's no negatives for it at all. All right. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Someone said, I need to play the old Elder Scrolls games. I'm slacking, lol. And another guy replied with, you're not missing out on anything but a lot of reading. To be fair, I'm replying, to be fair, you aren't gaining anything by the quality of the voice acting in the new ones. You gain more systems and landmass, but you lose in, let's see, in action set pieces. And, yeah. And things of that nature. So, it's a wash. The entire series is middling to bad. Yes. That's the truth of it. Fun, but not of quality. Yep. Okay. Which is true. Let me see here. Adjusting one thing. Checking something. Let's see. Yep. I mean, the games are fun. That's why we play them, cause they're fun. But I just told him the truth, like. I mean, the quality of the voice acting in the newer ones is like, I kind of would rather have it in my own voice and just imagine what the king is saying, as opposed to the quality of Bethesda's voice acting. And it's not even because of the voice actors themselves, really. Yes. That's the sad part. We wish to stay here. Yeah, double checking. Put that stuff away. Okay. Yep. Exactly, your imagination does the rest. Pretty much. Let's have a chat with Queen Baron Zaya. She doesn't want to talk to us right now, meaning that there's, like, she hasn't triggered her quest state yet. Let's talk to you. How can I help you, stranger? Nothing. How about you? Hello! Mr. Jester? No. Hello, Mr. Steward. The steward has nothing. Hello, miss? Whispers in Shadow, I have a special task you'd be perfect for. However, I'd be signing your death warrant if I were to give it to you now. When you're more skillful, return to me and I may give it to you then. Really? Really, Miss it's a princess! The princess. Got it. Well, King Edward doesn't want to give us a quest. Let's talk with our well-dressed lady here. She doesn't want to talk. Oh, I've heard of you. Nothing good, of course. Get lost. Yep, exactly. You know, she got ogled. She got offended. She said, get lost. Which is appropriate. I find that a compelling character trait. Yes. Let's go. Let's leave. So, we are now going to head on down to the Thieves Guild. Very important. All the thieves, all the time. I'm noticing a lack of... I'm missing a particular web page. Here we go. I just need to open this, make sure it's ready. Okay, that'll do it. Very good. Yep, we can go now. So. Yep, the rulers will let you do it without a background check. In Daggerfall, you have to agree to keep your weapon sheathed at all times. They won't actually do anything if you draw your weapons, but the guards stop you and flat out tell you that you need to keep your weapon sheathed at all times when you go to the Daggerfall Palace. You're assumed to go to Daggerfall first. That's why there's the most detail put into it. It's the game's namesake, after all. But yet, Wayrest and Sentinel, this is Wayrest we're in right now, but both Wayrest, Sentinel, and Daggerfall, they're all the three main quest kingdoms. That's why I really can't appreciate that Skyrim mod, Skaggerfall, I believe it's called. I can't appreciate that because they basically take these three kingdoms and shove, like, except instead of being this tiny little city over here, it's like this. It's like this big. It's freaking huge. And then, you know, Wayrest is like this big. Yeah, so you're looking at these gigantic cities. Because remember, the world is tiny, so like these other kingdoms practically don't exist. It's like, ugh. That's just disgusting. So, I get it how some people are like, this is the way to experience the main quest. Like, yeah, but the main quest isn't the point. Okay. Now then. Hello, sir. It's time to talk. Training, please. Yes. More pickpocket training. Very good. I've established already they just don't care about the lore. They've established that with Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Yes, Skaggerfall is an awful name. Damn right it is. The Queen's Hedgehog. That's where we're going. We're going to the Queen's Hedgehog. You know what that reminds me of? Sonic 06. Isn't her father dead anyway? Shouldn't she be queen now? The princess, I mean. Oh, boy. Okay, let's unequip this since we don't need the crystal equipped right now. There we go. What time is it? Jumping and archery skills increased. Well, let's cast Levitate. That'll do. It's 3 a.m., so we need to cast a couple more things. Buoyancy. Skyfall name is taken. Oh boy. That's exciting news. Short shirt. Yes. I mean, Skyfall's a nice name. It's also got a really good intro. So it's 5 a.m. I think we need to go and deal with our guild situation. I can't believe there's no archaeologist guild here, but it makes sense. Okay, that's a Knights of the Rose. That's an Akatosh temple. That's a Mages Guild. Okay, I know exactly what's where in Wayrest, unfortunately. It makes me sad. Let's get out of here. Stepping in puddles already. Contemplating, we've already done one quest for the nobility. I'm contemplating if I should do any other... Yeah, let's go into the palace and try to get another quest done for the nobility. That might be a good idea. Get the peasants of Wayrest to hate me because I do noble quests instead. Absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Jump, jump, jump. Actually, out of curiosity, if I were to do this, I want to try this. Hold on. Jump. Really? Jump. I said jump. Okay, that's better. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, that's the worst that can happen. Okay. Can you enter and loot random houses? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Most of them will be locked right now, so I need to lockpick them or bash down the door. You bash down the door, you get guards coming after you. Halt, 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 halt. But, you absolutely can either lockpick or bash down the doors. You can go in and loot the houses. You're going to get shirts and other miscellaneous garbage, though. They don't really have valuables. They're peasants. Let's see here. Let's talk to you, sir. I assume you'll have an adequate job for me. Yes? Lord Darkwolf. Really? Yeah, well, wait, she talks to me now. Interesting. Let's see. Hey, RLT, good to see you. We're asking each person here what's going on. Miss Coppersley. Miss Coppersley, hello. Mm-hmm. I absolutely stole tens of thousands of shirts from a kingdom. I did do that. So I'm checking each peasant to see if they, or each noble, I should say. Why would it help a complete stranger, especially one with your reputation? What's that noise? Listen. They booed. They booed at me. Wow. Okay. Guards on horses? Yes. They've committed crimes indoors? Yeah, well, Andy Fall just changed their sprites. Only castle staff and trusted guards are allowed behind these doors. Doesn't matter. Bye. Hello. Oh god, no. Wrong way, wrong way. Hello. Hello, goodbye. I'm silenced. Hello, guards. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. They don't try to arrest you either, they just try to kill you. So, it's great. It's top quality. Alright, we're in the dungeon. We've entered the castle dungeon. Rats. Okay. Rats. I hear a centaur down here. Wayrest is keeping monsters. I definitely hear a centaur. Yeah, mainly dark elves in Wayrest, correct. Humans and dark elves. King Edward's human, but he married a dark elf lady. And, her entire court came with her, basically. Damn. No! Oh, wow. Wow. Centaur just died. Oh, crap, a knight. Really? Damn. My Tonto broke. And because I don't have anything in this hand, I can't shoot because of the damage. That's a lot of damage. Good. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, centaurs in the castle dungeon, it's true. Don't know why. There just are. Got my arrows. Can't take the steel claymore, sadly. Actually, let's remove the shields, take the claymore. The shields are worthless. Same deal here. Take the steel. Everything else is garbage. Mm-hmm. Good. Hit this. Elevator's coming down. Elevators! We expect these in Tamriel, yes? Ow! Wait for it. Come on. Already? Already? Oh, hold on. Here we go. Wait for it to come around the corner. And then slash! Got him. I was gonna say, we've crossed half of the Iliac Bay. Done a lot. Ooh, Coven. Copy that map down. Hell yeah. Elven Saber. Get rid of those chain gauntlets. That statue's garbage. Give me the saber. Very good. New World. Amazon MMO? That doesn't sound exciting. But when you say trailer, do you mean actual like gameplay trailer? Or is it some kind of stupid cutscene? Yeah, because I give zero shits about cinematics when it comes to game trailers. It better have the full UI and everything, or I don't care about it. Alright, so the game is out? Okay. Well, again, I paid no attention, so. Oh! Look at all the guards! Oh, jeez! Run! It's okay, they'll forget. MMO built on the Lumberyard engine? Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see here. I'm gonna go to an IGN video, mute it, because I don't want to hear what they have to say. Then I want to see actual gameplay. IGN, wow. Good work, IGN, not showing me a single bit of gameplay. That's exciting. What's the Lumberyard engine? It's CryEngine. Yeah. I was gonna say, Lumberyard is just CryEngine, but they've rebuilt parts of it from the ground up. A lot of refactored code. The bad stuff about CryEngine has been more or less fixed at this point. Yeah, exactly. If the game was heavily story-focused, then the gameplay still needs to be good. You can have the absolutely best story ever, and it can be in a terrible game, at which point I'll wait for the book to come out. I criticize the story in games where the gameplay is worth playing. I have no desire to... I wouldn't be sitting there criticizing the story of a game if the game itself wasn't at least worth playing. If the game itself isn't worth playing, then it's not even worth my time to talk about it. Alright, we're gonna rest in the Dirty Priest for a bit. Yep. What's the point for Amazon to invest in a game engine? Well, they did a long time ago, and it worked. The Dirty Priest is one of the best places to sleep. We'll sleep here. Let's see. Very good. Royalties, pretty much. What is it? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so we are going to leave the Dirty Priest now. And, yes. Are there naked women in the vanilla game? Yes. The vanilla game, unmodded, contains naked ladies and men with only loincloths on. Correct. You go to the House of Dibella, you get naked men and women everywhere. Alright, let's see here. Looking at a couple things. Gonna say, checking stuff there. Distractions aplenty. Alright. And people say that nudity mods for Skyrim are lore breaking. Well, I mean, it's like when people say that skimpy armor for Nords is somehow lore breaking. And it's like, I mean, you just look at Blood Moon and look at what the Nords looked like in Solstheim, for God's sakes. These are Nords in the vanilla game in Solstheim. Get excited. Don't you see these especially? Look at this guy. Bam. Top tier Nords. See? So when people are like, well, actually, the skimpy armor is not lore friendly. You know, yeah, boots and helmets, so the snow doesn't get in their eyes. And so that they can run everywhere. Bam. There you go. But yes. Absolutely. Skimpy as canon. Skyrim forgot that fact and tried to make it like a gritty, I don't know, just really weird, I don't know. It's just bizarre. The cliff racers. There are no cliff racers in Solstheim where they show up. Nope. Nope. Solstheim is known for the sharp volcanic rocks. Correct! Alright, I want to go check out this coven, if possible. It's an 8-hour journey to that coven, but we're going to do it. No quest, just checking out the coven really quick. So we're taking 8 hours out of our time. We're not on any quests, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have no quests that we're on right now. God, we've just arrived at the other town. Yeah, Murark Hollow. Damn it, we have to go around Murark Hollow. That's annoying. It stands between us and where we need to go. Correct, Skyrim forgot everything about Nords. Bingo. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
What's a paladin?
Yes, Skyrim really messed up the lore significantly. Skyrim is the most damaging to the lore, with Oblivion being a close second and ESO being third. But all of those games, how do I put this? Daggerfall is already retconned by Morrowind. Mostly in good ways that add more to the lore than was around before. Almost everything like lore changing from Daggerfall to Morrowind was a positive. But then the lore changes from Morrowind to Oblivion and Oblivion to Skyrim were all dumbing down things. Which is very annoying, because we're talking about writing here. And when it really comes down to it, it's the standard old story here.
What's the story with Bethesda's stories? How do we make our stories? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. This is my own personal rule for myself, right? Keep it simple, stupid. What does that mean? When I'm coming up with a story for a game, I like to concentrate on strong central themes. You know, Skyrim. Skyrim is a game about dragons, right? Even in the studio. What is the game about? It's about dragons. But the story is not really about dragons, right? It is about the lone hero. It is much more biblical than a lot of the other stories we've done. It's about the Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin, is much more of a messiah sort of character.
What do you look for when considering a new writer?
That's a tricky one. Actually, our designers are our writers. So obviously we look at writing samples. It's another thing where most people who do video games tend to overwrite. We overwrite. Like we write way too much stuff. Most people who play Fallout, I watch them play it. We wrote all this brilliant stuff. And they get to a guy and they're like just jamming the button. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh, that's who I kill. Thanks. So I think the trickiest thing to do is to write really short things, just to get the information across. But our writer, we don't have anyone as a sole writer. They're also quest designers, level designers. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, we would look for, like a quest designer, you really have to understand some programming language. We'd look for a quest, like here's what the player does, here's what the characters say, that kind of stuff.
Yep. Okay. Just remember that these are the people making Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Okay? Yeah, those are the people who are making the newer games. And now, Skyrim was really fun. Fallout 4, once I modded it, was really fun. As modding open-world sandboxes, these games are the best, in my opinion. However, keep in mind, modding open-world sandboxes are not the same thing as RPGs or good stories. Yes. Did not notice she killed Lord Castellan. Really? Oh my. Well, I mean, it's kind of a big deal that, like, there's politics going on here that people just don't notice. Hold on a second. What do we get here? Ah, it's a hovel. I don't need to worry about that. Yes. Yep. Silence and paralyze. That's a lich. Good, good, good. Alright. Marks on the ground suggest something's been through here. Avoid place. Stop. Cathborn Hall. What time is it? It's getting late. Hopefully the general store is still open. Supply store! Give me loot! Alright, bandage there. Who knows? I might really enjoy Fallout 76. I certainly, not Fallout, Elder Scrolls 6, sorry. I might really enjoy Elder Scrolls 6. But keep in mind, I didn't have that many criticisms about Skyrim when I initially played it. It's when I went back and actually paid attention. You know, when I was just stupidly playing my Sword and Board Nord, going through adventures, not really thinking about the story, I enjoyed it the most. And that's kind of the way they want you to treat it. They want you to keep it simple, stupid, and not think about it in terms of, like, an actual cohesive world moving forward through time. That's problematic for their design, because they don't actually take care in designing it. Alright. Moving on. Right. Nothing here we want. Not a single thing. Let's go this way. You're lucky you had a potion? Yeah, that's why potions are useful. It's kind of funny that potions are useful because silence exists. Champion blades, and it's used against the player, which is something that really doesn't happen later too much. Even if you don't have magic yourself, you should have items that can cast spells for you. And that's like, but I want to play a strong Nord warrior that never relies on magic and overcomes everything with brute force. Yeah, that doesn't work in Daggerfall. You're gonna need at least levitation. You'll get like a cloak of levitation. You'll be able to fly places. But the end quest of the game can't be completed without levitation, at the very least. There's a reason they give you magical relics in case you were not playing a magic-oriented character. They basically say, okay, you don't play a magic-oriented character, we'll give you objects that can cast spells for you. And that's when people kind of, you know, they flip out because their very specific fantasy is to be a, yes, the bra of levitation, correct. There is, in fact, a brassiere of levitation. It lifts and supports. But seriously, the idea behind the idea behind it is you'll be gathering all these magical objects in order to cast spells for you, and I like that concept. That where you don't have to necessarily be a magic user in order to use things. It's not a problem. Alright, let's keep going now. Ah, yes. Bam. Make a jump. No! Very good. We're delving into this dungeon. What's in it? That's a fire atronach. My arrow did hurt him. But that's a fire atronach. Repeat. Just repeating myself over and over. That's a fire atronach. Oh boy! That giant bat died in one hit to the fire atronach. Got it. Oh boy. Atronachs are not the same as Fire Daedra, by the way, in this. Fire Daedra are much scarier than Fire Atronachs are just like golems that some mage summoned. Whereas Fire Daedra are really scary. Oh boy. Oh boy, ow. It hurts. Come on. We got him. I plucked my arrows out of the corpse. Didn't they burn? Alright, we gotta kill this mage. Backstab with the arrow. Doesn't seem to be moving, which is hilarious. Yeah, that was a sorcerer. Killed the sorcerer, no problem. Grab this loot. Arrows, sure. Do not need any of that stuff. I don't really have a quest in this dungeon. I'm just poking around as I encounter what looks like a Nightblade. Got him. He was a Nightblade. Past tense. I'll be taking that short sword and using it immediately. Nymph hair as well. Gotta get that nymph hair. Okay. Yep. Nah, that's fine. We'll keep our current thing there. Yep. Hack/loot is a good game. It's 100% dungeon crawling. Alright. This guy's getting swarmed by bats. And I'm shooting him from behind. Got him. Excellent. We did it. Pluck arrows out of the corpses. Nothing we want. King Edward. That book is worth taking. Books are heavy. Is a pure caster viable? I would highly recommend getting blunt weapon skill and then getting a staff. And staves actually have the most enchantment points out of all possible items. But yeah, you should absolutely have the blunt skill as like a minor skill for sure, and use a staff if you're going to play a caster. But you know, if you get potions of restore power, and like it's going to be significantly harder to play a pure caster than it is to play any other role in the game, and that's intentional. That was the way they designed it. Like the starting out should be hell. Very difficult. And later on, it becomes very, very simple to do. Restore power potions are definitely going to make things easier, but getting to the point where you're able to buy those reliably is also difficult. So, it really depends. Now, that said, there's an exploit that's still around where you're able to absorb the energy of your own blast of an AoE. Oh, Iron Astronach. I was going to say, you're able to absorb the blast of your own AoE and use that to give yourself a boost of magic back. Like, you basically, it refunds the magic you spent on the spell. And that's via you absorbing your own spell for infinite mana. Yeah, it's really dumb. When you use it, it trivializes the game entirely. I've done it twice on characters just for fun to see if I could. And it again, it completely trivializes the combat. Like, I'm in trouble if this guy gets in my face before I get a few more arrows in. Okay. That should do it. I should be ready to take him on. Good. Rest for a bit. But yeah, resting to get your mana back is going to be a pain in the ass in the beginning. If you can get your hands on restore power potions, then no problem. Conjuration doesn't exist. Conjuration was made up for Morrowind. There are a couple quests that allow you to conjure things. But, crap. Here we go. Got him. Mod that introduces magic regeneration? I suppose you could use that mod, yeah. That's a good thing. I mean, it kind of breaks the pacing of, you know, mana being a finite resource, just like stamina is a finite resource. So, Daedra summoning in the Mages Guild? Summons a Daedric prince to, attempt to get a quest from them. Of course, if you say no, they have a tendency to summon Daedra to kill you. And not the lovely, fun kind of Daedra that you're used to, like the easy ones. Their Daedra tend to be a little more hostile, a little more pervasive. Oh boy. Wait for it. Nothing. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Mark of Recall to teleport. Behold, I am back in Castle Wayrest. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. We got some loot. We had some fun. We're done with that. Our stars seem to be rising incendious. Yes. Very good. This is the future King of Morrowind you're talking about. Helseth. No one hates me now. I've spent a few days away. I totally wasn't me. Yep, didn't do nothing wrong. Exactly. Okay, well, this should do it. Right. Your playthrough takes place in the late Third Era. Okay, Bank of Wayrest. This You play Daggerfall in the future. That's how things work now. Time traveler must be assassinated for the good of all. We must stop John Teeter at any cost. Right. This way. Fighters Guild this way. Only opens later? Well, I'm gonna pick it. Open! Did not unlock. Damn. Looks like I must loiter to 11? No, I'm just gonna get it. I'm not gonna stay out in the rain that long. We're going to the Dirty Priest. To sleep. Time to sleep in the Dirty Priest. It's right over here. Very good. Yes, but you have to understand the colloquial term of didn't do nothing wrong means didn't do anything wrong. Whether you have to throw away proper English to understand how these terms work. All right. These phrases work, sorry. Phrases. Level up! Damn right. Okay, speed. Leveling speed now.